gentlemen. Tomorrow morning we're gonna leave here at 7 o'clock. So I gotta get everything I need ready with me to go in the car. So like tools and chairs, things of that nature. What else do you need to bring? You know? Tell me what I need to bring. Put it in the comments. I'm gonna bring these valve covers after I clean up a little bit because they're actually pretty cool underneath all the grease. They're like original Ford blue paint. I think they're pretty cool. And they're having a swap meet, so I might as well bring some parts, right? If any of you guys need something particular that I might have, let me know. I'll try and get this video posted tonight. So far, this is what I'm bringing. My 600 CFM Holley carburetor. It's a C8OF. You guys saw me rebuild this on the channel. Runs good. Slight vacuum leak, I think, off idle. Had a off idle stumble. Couldn't quite figure it out. Otherwise, ran perfectly good. Pumped the gas once, turned the key, fire it up, idle just like that. But it had an off idle stumble. Maybe some accelerator pump tuning. I don't know. Maybe just the engine I was running. I don't really know. Water pump. This is a Fumoco water pump. It's a little, well, actually it's pretty good. There's really no play in the bearing either, so pretty good water pump. It's off of the 352 that was in the Torino, or that is in the Torino. So it's a factory unit. It's still black, so that's kind of cool. COAE heads without valves. They're just the castings, bare castings. GT cam, 390 GT cam. That's the cam out of the Torino. And then carb spacer, if any of you guys need those, as well as a 69 Torino turn signal switch. But it would be for a 4-speed or a non-automatic column shift. It does not have the wire pigtail for the light indicator in the column, if that makes sense. It has the part number on it, and it's an original Fumoco part, so it's pretty cool. I paid like $140 for that switch, so I'm probably gonna be asking that much for it too, to get money back anyway. All right, let's get some tools. That's that part number there for you. Chairs. I made 3 chairs. My mom and my aunt is going with me, so keep me company. Dad, unfortunately, has to work, so he can't go. There we go. 3 chairs. Dad just finished doing some body work on it last night. Welded in a patch, did some body filler on it, and I hit it with some primer. I went to the parts store this morning to pick up bushings for that truck, but I also got a can of primer, and I could have swore that gray color was the same as that gray primer, but obviously those primer colors are not the same. So that's just wonderful. I think first here real quick, I'm gonna need to drill new holes and so I can screw the trim, wheel arch trim back in there. I really love the previous person who did the body work on this, you know, just riveted that onto the bottom of the quarter, you know, really wonderful. The really funny part is, these aren't even the original quarter panels. These are 68 quarter panels, 69 carb. They're originally a different color of green. Where's it at? Like that. Highland green, I believe, or something like that. So not only did those quarter panels get replaced at some point, they also had to patch the entire bottom part as well. And then they riveted it on there with, like, I guess aluminum or something. Galvanized? I don't know. But it's just pop riveted on there, which is hilarious. So I don't usually carry a spare tire with me, mainly because I'm broken and I don't have one. But for this trip, I think I'm going to bring a spare tire, even though my sub is kind of in the way of my spare tire. But, you know, we got to have a subwoofer. Anyway, this is my spare, what it's going to be anyway. This was what was on the car when I brought it home. The old Dean Alpha radial, you know, from either 1977 or 1980, I think. Maybe. I don't really know. Is that a date code? Probably not. You know, you tire guys, let me know if that's actually a date code or not. It's either that or it's on the back here. Is that the date code? I don't know. Either way, it's from a long time ago and it looks really bad. But it's better than nothing, and it does hold air. I just put a scary 30 pounds of air in it. I think I got everything. Tools, seats, parts to sell, water pump, everything else I showed you guys earlier. Number cables, oil, funnels, transmission fluid on that side. Got my stickers, so if you guys stop by, get your guys a sticker. Got a wrench for changing the spare tire. I don't have a jack with me, but my mom's gonna drive her car behind me, and her car has a jack, so if we get to that point. I'm gonna put the canopy, I think, in there, back seat. No one's gonna be sitting back there, so. I also whipped up this kind of funky thing real quick. So, as you guys know, this 352 burns some oil. You can smell the oil blow by coming out of the breather. Before I had an open breather here. So I just took this, the original breather thing, the hook to the air cleaner, and this air cleaner base that I bought for the 76 Highboy had a nipple on the bottom of it for hooking up a hose to it. So I hooked this 5/8 heater hose to that nipple, to this elbow on the breather, and theoretically the crankcase should vent through the air cleaner now, and maybe the smell will be less, hypothetically. Horsepower will go down, but smell will go down also. I went ahead and I brought my right air cleaner lid and the regular breather that I use in case we, I don't know, want to look cooler than that janky looking, ugly looking breather. And then of course I got a PCV valve on that side. So anyway, that might make it smell better. I don't know. We'll find out. Well guys, I think I got everything packed up I could think of, besides my clothes, which I'll get that here shortly. I'm gonna take her in town, stop by the strawberry patch I think for a couple hours, gas her up, and hope for the best. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna try and record a lot of this, so I'll definitely take you guys along for the ride. I need to get my GoPro charged up so we can maybe get a time lapse while we're driving. Probably kind of fun. See you in the morning, guys. This is Luke's pet hammer.
Yeah, I'm taking her for a walk. Gets kind of jittery sometimes. You gotta get all the energy out of him.
What's his name? Or her name?
MC Hammer.
Cool.